Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Mortal Kombat X video. In this video, we do the Smoke Triborg full 5 battles of hard difficulty. In the first matchup, only bronze tier characters allowed in your team. Cards start off at level 15, Elite 3, going up against Shuri, Ryu, Saurian, and Trooper in the first fight. The skill of the match is 1,000 coins. Ashtek get rid of the opponent. Trooper is it. I'm gonna get rid of Trooper. Saurian comes in. I'm gonna go off the Tortellini. Saurian gets eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 1,232 XP, 200 coins. In the second matchup, we have Sergeant, Ashtek, and Oni. Cards gain 2 levels in 17. Skill of the match is 1,000 coins. Sergeant eliminated. Oni is it. Oni power drains. Ashtek almost at 1 bar. Look off the Tortellini again.
Outstanding.
Blocking, able to survive it, but we're able to bash him out for the victory in the second fight. 1,870 XP, 300 coins. In the third matchup, we have Monk, Saurian, and Trooper. Cards gain 2 levels in 19. So the match is 1,000 coins.
Fight.
Monk gets eliminated. Trooper is it. Trooper gets eliminated. Saurian spits on Ashtek. Now we got the Tontalazini. Saurian eliminated for the victory in the third fight. So 3 matches completed for 3,000 coins, 1,892 XP, 400 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. Going up against Lin Kuei, Ashtek, and Oni. Cards gain 2 levels of 21. So the match is now 2,500 coins. And we're going to go off the Tortellini and get rid of Ashtek. Oni comes in. Oni gets eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 1,914 XP, 500 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the first battle, we receive 1,600 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Shuri, Ryu, Trooper, and Monk. Cards gain 2 levels and a promotion to 23 Elite 4. So the match is 2,500 coins. Shuri Ryu is eliminated. Monk is it. Monk eliminated. Trooper is in. The attack pattern gets blocked. Now we got the Tontalazini. Trooper is eliminated, even blocking for the victory in the fifth fight. 1,935 XP, 600 coins. In the sixth matchup, we have Ashtek, Lin Kuei, and Oni. Cards gain 2 levels of 25, so the match is 2,500 coins. We have a duel of Ashteks here. Mine obviously has way more damage. Ashtek is eliminated. Lin Kuei is in. Now, if they're going to be adding male and female challenge requirements, I hope they put that in the filters in the future. I think that would be really cool for trying to find people easily. So since Oni is at 2 bars, we're going to get spit on. The Tontalazini partially gets missed, but still does some good damage. Lin Kuei gets kicked out. Oni gets eliminated for the victory in a 6th fight. 1,957 XP, 700 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Monk, Shuri Ryu, and Saria. Cards gain 2 levels to 27, so the match is now 5,000 coins.
Fight.
So Monk gets eliminated, Shuri Ryu is in. The Kune hits for about 900. Sarian is in. And the Tortellini will get rid of Sarian. Shuri Ryu comes in. The Kune is blocked. Shuri Ryu gets eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 1,979 XP as we win 7 matches for 2 souls, 800 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard random tagging. Going up against Ashtak, Oni, and Sergeant. Cards gain 2 levels to 29, so the match is 5,000 coins.
Fight.
Oni is it. Ashtak comes in. Ninja Mime Johnny Cage comes in. The Tortellini hits for a little bit of damage. We're going to punch Ashtak right in the cock. This is enough to get rid of him. Sergeant comes in. We're going to get off the Tortellini on Sergeant. Blocking takes out about 2/3 of his health. Oni is in. We're going to block the spin. A little bit of reflect here. Sergeant comes in at 2 bars. We're going to get off the ground control to get rid of Oni. Perfect play right now would have Johnny Cage come in and hit him right in the cock. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Oni still gets rid of Sergeant for the victory in the 8th fight. 2,668 XP, 900 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the first battle, we received 2,400 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Shuri Ryu, Trooper, and Monk. Cards gain 2 levels to 31, so the match is 5,000 coins.
Fight.
Shuri Ryu is eliminated. Trooper is in. Attack pattern connects. Trooper is going to get eliminated. Monk is in. We're got the Tortellini. And that is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 9th fight. 2,697 XP, 1,000 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Ashtak, and Oni. Cards gain 2 levels and a promotion to 33 Elite VII. So the match is now 7,500 coins. And we should have enough energy to do one more fight, but it really depends on how fast we recharge. And how long this fight takes as well. So far, it's not going too badly. Lin Kuei is almost eliminated. Ashtak comes in. Ashtak gets eliminated. Oni is in. Let's go off a full 2-bar Tortellini. Almost gets rid of him. Lin Kuei comes in. The miss gets blocked. We're going to punch Lin Kuei right in the cock for the victory in the 10th fight.
Join your beat down.
2,726 XP, 1,100 coins. So on the 11th matchup, we have Monk, Trooper, and Saria. Cards gain 2 levels to 35. The right card gains a promotion to Elite VI. Let's get the match is 7,500 coins. And even with the promotion, Monk almost has more stats than Saria with an extra promotion. However, I still like the quick attacks from Saria. So Trooper is it. Trooper eliminates. Sarian comes in. We're going to have the Tortellini. Hits for about 3,000. The spit block for 621. Monk comes in. And we're going to punch him right in the cock. That's a big sacrifice, and Saurian's head gets kicked off for the victory in the 11th fight. 2,755 XP, 1,200 coins. Alright, so we're going to throw in Oni, we're going to throw in Monk, and let's throw in Trooper. We have Lin Kuei, Shuri Ryu, and Ashtek, or Lin Kuei, Shuri Ryu, and Saurian for the later fights, if need be. Of course, if we run into a Dark Magic, we will be using Scorpion to finish it off. We're going to use Ice Dagger's Outworld Gear, and we're going to use the Brawler Gloves. So for Monk, we're going to give him the entire Bloody set. And for Trooper, we're going to go Power Generation because her Special 2 is pretty good. We're going to give her the Dragon Essence. Let's give her the Revolvers. And let us give her the Draconic Shield. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Ashtek, Lin Kuei, and Sergeant. The right card loses the promotion to Elite 5, so the match is 7,500 coins. We have somebody with basic damage. Yes, we do. So it's very important. So basically when we want Oni to come in at 2 bars, Ashtek is taking a lot of damage, but you can see how fast the regeneration is. To win this fight cleanly, you have to get off a lot of Special 2s on your opponents, because they will regenerate a lot of health. We're going to get off the Bounded and get rid of Lin Kuei, so that's really good for us. We get a quick elimination. Sergeant is in. When we did the Cold War Scorpion challenge, we kind of struggled on that a little bit. Or was it Cyrax? Sergeant in bad shape. We're going to burn and almost get rid of him on the spot. Monk is at 2 bars. So we're going to go with the Shaolin style. If we hit 100%, this might eliminate him on the spot. Yes, it does. Sergeant comes in. Machine Fire hits Monk at 1 bar, so we're going to go with the attack pattern. That's some decent damage. Sergeant's going to put Trooper at 1 bar, and we're going to go with another attack pattern. Sergeant eliminated for the fairly clean victory in the 12th fight. The only thing that would probably make it easier is Johnny Cage with basic damage gear. 2,784 XP as we get 4 souls, 1,300 coins. And for completing the first battle, you will receive 8,000 coins. So in the second matchup, Silver and Bronze tier characters only allowed on your team. In the first matchup, we have Shuri Ryu, Monk, and Johnny Cage. The Bronze cards are level 40 Elite 6, the Silver card is level 30 Elite 2. So the match is 2,500 coins. Shuri Ryu trying to get the better of Oni. Oni has way more basic damage. Johnny Cage is in. And are we going to get power drain? Yes, we are. We're going to burn Johnny Cage. Shuri Ryu back in. We're going to burn and try to get rid of him. Yes, we do. Monk comes in. And he's going to not get off an attack first. So we're going to go off the Shaolin style. Let's see if we get a power drain here. Bad angle. Still able to get the 100%. Down goes Monk. And we're going to set up for the Kumbaya motherfucker. Johnny Cage eliminated for the victory in the first fight. $2,755 XP, 300 coins. In the second matchup, we have Oni, Ashtek, and Devora. Cards gain a level of 41 and 31, so the match is 2,500 coins. So Devora is in. We're going to burn Devora. And we're going to try to burn and get rid of her. That is enough. Oni comes in, so we're going to wait. That burn hits for 1785. Oni almost at 1 bar. Ashtek comes in. Let's get Monk in. We got the Shaolin style. Do we get a power drain? No, we do not, but he's pretty much gone. Hits for 351. Oni comes back in. He's going to go off the attack pattern and get rid of Oni. Easily. Ashtek eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 2,784 XP, 400 coins. In the third matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Sarian, and Kung Jin. Cards gain a level of 42 and 32. Let's get the matches 2,500 coins. Sarian comes in. Let's burn Sarian. Takes out about half of his remaining health. We're going to almost burn him again as we were close to 1 bar. So that spit gets blocked. Kung Jin comes in. Let's get Monk in, because he's almost at 2 bars as well. We're going to go with the Shaolin style. Kung Jin wiped out. Lin Kuei is in. That's not going to do a whole lot. Actually reflected back at him for 1259. Lin Kuei eliminated. We're going to go off the Fist of Flurry. Sarian should be eliminated for the victory in the third fight. Bloody Shokin armor definitely doing work. 2,813 XP, 500 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Vampires. Enemies drain your life to regain their own. Going up against Ashtek, Oni, and Johnny Cage. Cards gain a level of 43 and 33. So the match is 5,000 coins. Like about 25% of the damage is stolen as health. Not that bad. I'm going to try to spit and get rid of Ashtek. Almost do that. Oni comes in. We're going to burn Oni. So Johnny Cage comes in. He's somebody I'd love to get rid of on the spot. We're going to spit on him. And we're going to try to get out the Fist of Flurry to get rid of him. Yes, we do. Oni comes in. We're going to try to get off the Kumbaya, motherfucker. That does not take him out. We're going to go off the attack pattern on Oni, and that might do it. No, it does not. Super close. Ashtek comes in. Tortellini gets blocked. Ashtek is gone. And we do get to 1 bar. Oni will be eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. So we actually handled that fight extremely well. And again, that's where the extra bar on Monk pays huge dividends. 2,842 XP, 600 coins. And for completing 130 the second battle, you receive 3,200 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Sarian, Lin Kuei, and Cassie Cage. Cards gain a level of 44 and 34, so the match is 5,000 coins. Let's try to get rid of Sarian. And we do so. Lin Kuei comes in. We're going to burn Lin Kuei. Cassie Cage comes in. We get Monk in at 2 bars. We're going to wait for an unblocked attack. There it is. We're going to go off the Shaolin style. Good angle there. Cassie Cage gets wiped out. Lin Kuei is in. That mist is not going to do much, and it gets reflected again for the victory in the fifth fight. Twice, Lin Kuei's mist gets blocked and reflected. 2,871 XP, 700 coins. In the sixth matchup, we have Oni, Ashtek, and Devora. Cards gain a level of 45 and 35, so the match is 5,000 coins. Hashtag comes in. Oni comes in. Can we get rid of him with a bounded? Hopefully. And then the passive does nothing. Devora comes in. Bring up the Shaolin style. Almost wipes her out from full health. And that takes out all of her remaining health. Down goes Devora. No reflect there. But we got the Kumbaya motherfucker on the hashtag. Puts him in range to get spit on for the victory. $2,900 XP, 800 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Monk, Shuri Ryu, and Reptile. Cards gain a level of 46 and 36, so the match is now 7,500 coins. Monk gives a bar of power when he gets eliminated. Reptile gives 15% health. Shuri Ryu gives 5% attack to both Monk and Shuri Ryu. Kune connects for about 1900. We got the bounded on Reptile. I believe that got blocked. Yes, it did, so it didn't do that much damage. Let's get off the Shaolin style. I believe that also got blocked, so Reptile will survive. It does tag out, which is really good. This cannot get blocked. But it does put Monk at 1 bar, so let's just give it right back to him. We'll just do it better. Shuri Ryu is in, almost at 2 bars. Kune does not get reflected. That one does not get reflected either, so we got really unlucky there. 4 shots, no reflect. Let's see what we can do with Monk. That didn't get reflected either. Monk's still alive. The Fist of Flurry does not connect. Reptile is gone. I'm going to spit on Shuri Ryu. Trooper is at 2 bars. We're not really in any danger in this fight. We're just going to get rid of him for the victory in the 7th fight. 2,929 XP, 900 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging, going up against Trooper, Ashtek, and Kenshi. Cards gain a level of 47 and 37, so the match is 7,500 coins. Now, obviously, the big threat in this fight is Kenshi because he does have 40% health, so he effectively has about 10,000, possibly 11. I think Trooper's passive is also 5% health. If not, it's 5% attack. I just spit on Trooper. We can go for an elimination. That crit almost did that. Ashtek is in. Dealing with Kenshi last is not a bad thing. Kind of want to save our specials now for Kenshi, though. So there's Trooper. That's a bad tagging. Ashtek comes back in. So Monk is in. Let's just get rid of Ashtek. Make this a 3-on-1 fight. Kenshi is in. Power drain now wouldn't be a big deal. We could also try to block. Trooper comes in. The Kimbo does get blocked. We don't hit for that much on Kenshi. We're going to spit on him. Takes out a chunk of his health. We're going to spit on him again. This one is blocked. We can get Kenshi to get reflected on special too. That's game over. And nope. Oni does survive though, even though it gets blocked. Monk comes in with the Fist of Flurry. Is this going to put Kenshi at 1 bar? Yes, it does. It takes out a good portion of his health. That does not get reflected. Kenshi is in pretty bad shape regardless, so we're going to go off the attack pattern. Kenshi eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. 2,958 XP, 1,000 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the second battle, we receive 4,000 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Monk, and Kodo Kan. Cards gain a level of 48 and 38. So the match is 7,500 coins. Lin Kuei taking on Oni. Kodokan is in. Oni with the char, or gets charred by Kodokan. Almost have him in range to get rid of him with a couple spits. Lin Kuei comes in. Just double spit. That is enough to get rid of him because the second one was not blocked. Trooper with the block breaker from the revolvers. And we're gonna got the akimbo. This connects is gonna do serious damage. We miss a couple of them. I think we only missed one. Kodokan back in. We're gonna have the Shaolin style, not blocked. Easily enough to get rid of her. Monk comes in at 2 bars. And we get 1 reflect on a weaker hit. Monk gets eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. So far, we've been handling these bronze and silver fights pretty easily. 2,987 XP, 1,100 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Trooper, Sergeant, and Ermac. Cards gain a level of 49 and 39. Score of the match is 10,000 coins. Trooper taking some heavy damage. Sergeant comes in. That gets blocked. Trooper is in. It's going to do a little bit of damage. Only trying to stay in there. That's going to do a little bit of work. So Ermac is in. The bounded does not get blocked. So we could set up for an elimination on Ermac. This is blocked, so it's not going to wipe him out. That grab's going to do some damage. Hits for 2,100. A second one connects. Monk is in big trouble. Sergeant comes in, as does Trooper, as they just had sex in the parking lot earlier. Both Monk and Oni are in big trouble. Pretty much got to do it by herself. Trooper is gone. Ermac is in. The attack pattern is almost going to get rid of him. But we're going to get off the Fists of Flurry and make sure we get rid of him. That'll leave Sergeant by himself. Can he actually do enough damage on his special one? I'm not exactly sure. And we have the Fists of Flurry. This will definitely set up for a spit. And Sergeant gets eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight. 3,016 XP, 1,200 coins. So in the 11th matchup, we have Monk, Lin Kuei, and Farmer Jax Briggs, who is black. The bronze cards are level 50. The silver card is level 40 and gains a promotion to Elite 3. So the match is 10,000 coins, and we're going to pause for 1 second for station identification. You are watching HollywoodShono. Farmer Jax Briggs does have a power drain on his special, too. I'm going to block Monk here. Let's spit on him. Hits for 1536. Lin Kuei is in. Now, Monk, I think, does have one of the better passes in the game for higher level gameplay because you can just sacrifice him and then your gold cards would have 3 bars. Here we're going to burn and get rid of Monk. Lin Kuei is in. We have not seen Farmer Jax yet, but he is at 2 bars. That gets blocked for 677. We'll just spit on him. And Jax Briggs should come in. Yes, he does. We're going to go the Shaolin style before he can power drain or grab. And it does power drain him under 2 bars. That's really good. The Bloody Tomahawk doing some work. He is back to 2 bars, though. That mist is going to hit. Let's just get rid of him with the Fist of Flurry. Trooper is at 2 bars, ready to strike. So we're going to go off the Akimbo. Does not take him out, but does some damage. Power drain for about 1740. Farmer Jack Briggs with the grab. That doesn't do a whole lot of damage to Monk. And we're off the Fist of Flurry. Will this be enough to get rid of him? Very close. We're just going to spit on him for the victory in the 11th fight. 3,045 XP, 1,300 coins. So for one fight, we have to make a roster change. Let's get the silver cards going. We are going to use Kenshi, though. That way he'll be fully charged for the final 5 fights. So we're going to use Kenshi. Let's also use Farmer Jack Briggs. Do we have a bad martial artist? I don't think so. Even Sub-Zero is not that bad of stats right now. Let's check the bronze. I think we have a martial artist bronze available we could just use for this fight. Let us use Ninja Mime Johnny Cage. So Kenshi, we're just going to load up with damage gear so he can end these fights quickly. We're going to give him the Ice Daggers. Let's give him the Bloody Shokin armor. And let's give him the Brawler Gloves. Now, in some cases, Kenshi, it's better to just use Power Generation and Block Breaking gear so you can guarantee the power drains. But that's up to you. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening. Power generates at a slower rate. Going up against Oni, Sarian, and Sub-Zero. The bronze cards gain a promotion to Elite VII. So the match is 10,000 coins. I really wish Injustice Gods Among Us would use level 50 Elite 7 cards, as the current challenges are just way too easy. I hope NetherRealm actually decides to make the battles harder. I might even do a video on all 4 difficulty, or the 4th difficulty, or even just buff the Nightmare. Make it a little harder to get the gear. Sorry, and eliminated. Sub-Zero's going to get power drained. Will he be eliminated? Yes, he is, for the victory in the 12th fight. 3,074 XP as Ninja Mime Johnny Cage almost gains a level of 42. 1,400 coins. And for completing the second battle, you receive 16,000 coins. So in the third matchup, silver tier characters only allowed on your team. So we're going to sort by attack. Obviously, Kano is the worst. We are going to use... Actually, we probably shouldn't use our bad cards yet. So we're going to use Sonya Blade for 2 fights because we're going to need her in the 4th battle. Let's use Sonya Blade, Sub-Zero, and let's use Devora. That team should survive okay. Now, Sonya Blade doesn't have that much health, but she does have a lot of damage in her special, too. Sub-Zero, probably should give the Ice Daggers to him. Yeah, that would make more sense. Let's give him the Draconic Shield. And let's give him the Soul Elixir. Instead of the Ice Daggers on Sonya Blade, we could start at 1 bar. That's not a terrible idea, because we'd also get 40% chance to drain 33% power, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to use a damage gear. So let's use the Executioner X, which is 35% damage against special ops, 30% basic damage boost. If you don't have a gear item at Fusion X, sometimes that's better benefit because you're only getting basic damage otherwise. So for Devora, let's use the Saurian armor. Let's use the revolvers. Do we have Devora's gear item? I don't think we do. Yes, we do. Killer Wasp is a recovery boost and special 1 and 2 unblockable chance. Not really a great gear item, but we're going to try it anyways. So in the first matchup, we have Jackie Briggs, Reptile, and Cassie Cage. Cards start off at level 40 Elite 3, so the match is 5,000 coins. Again, we only need 2 fights with Sonya, as I probably plan on using her in the 4th battle when we have to use female cards. Now, of course, if I had Ravenous Melina upgraded, which I haven't finished her off to Elite 7 yet, this would not be a problem. Jackie Briggs is gone. Cassie Cage is in. Sonya Blade not really having problems with this fight. Cassie Cage is gone. Let's just get off the energy ring and get rid of Reptile for the victory in the first fight. 3,045 XP, 400 coins. In the second matchup, we have Kano, Johnny Cage, and D'Vorah. Cards gain a level of 41. Skill of the match is 5,000 coins. Thank you, PowerZack123, for liking Instagram. Appreciate you, bro. And of course, we got the Injustice borders by accident. Whoops. Kano taking heavy damage. D'Vorah is in. And D'Vorah is gone. Kano is in. Kano about to go down as well. Johnny Cage is in. We're going to go off the energy ring. Even block takes out like 75% of Johnny Cage's health. And we're going to probably get rid of him after that pussy punch for the victory in the second fight. Sonya Blade did her job. 3,074 XP, 500 coins. Alright, so next up we have... Let's take off the bronze filter now.
Kenshi.
We are going to throw in Scorpion. Let's find some bad cards. Let's throw in Kano, and let's throw in Reptile. Not necessarily a bad card, he just doesn't have many promotions. So we're going to give Scorpion the Ice Daggers, the Bloody Shokin Armor, and the Brawler Gloves. Now the Shuri Ryukune is a pretty good gear item maxed out. The problem is, you're not playing as classic Scorpion, so you're not going to get much benefit from the damage boost, but I really want to test out that gear item in the future. Where is that item anyways? It's above the PvP item. So 50% damage boost against enemies stunned or slowed. And Scorpion also gains a 30% special 1 and 2 unblockable chance, 25% crit boost, but you mostly use it for damage boost against enemies stunned or slowed. So like, if you're using Hellspawn Scorpion with classic Scorpion, the dream obviously would be to spear him with classic Scorpion, tag in Hellspawn Scorpion, and whatever move he does is going to obliterate your opponent. That's the dream, of course. So in the third matchup, we have Jackie Briggs, Sonya Blade, and Kun Jin. Cards gain a level of 42. So the match is 5,000 coins. Jackie Briggs is gone. Sonya Blade is in. That's where the Shuri Ryukune could come in handy, because the spear could be unblockable. But if you combo into a spear, it doesn't really matter anyway. Kun Jin easily eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 3,103 XP, 600 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Vampires. Enemies drain your life to regain their own. Going up against Sub-Zero, Johnny Cage, and D'Vorah. The cards are level 33, so the match is 7,500 coins. Sub-Zero eliminated. Johnny Cage is in. Let's spear him. It should be enough to get rid of him. Yes, it is. D'Vorah comes in. And D'Vorah gets eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 3,132 XP as Kano gains a level of 32. 700 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the fourth battle, you will receive 4,800 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Kun Jin, Jackie Briggs, and Cassie Cage. Cards gain a level of 44. The right card gains a promotion to Elite IV. So the match is 7,500 coins. Now, obviously, Scorpion will have no problem dealing with these fights since he has over double the stats of one of the cards. We're probably going to save Kun Jin and regular Jax Briggs for Kenshin. Kun Jin is gone. Cassie Cage is in. Cassie Cage eliminated. We're going to go for the Eternal Vengeance. I don't even know if blocking will save her. Yes, it does, barely. But we still easily wipe her out for the victory in the 5th fight. 3,161 XP, 800 coins. In the 6th matchup, we have Devora, Johnny Cage, and Reptile. Cards gain a level of 45, so the match is 7,500 coins. Devora eliminated. Johnny Cage is in. We're going to spear him. Reptile's in. He's going to get speared and eliminated for the victory in the 6th fight. Pretty academic from Scorpion. 3,190 XP, 900 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Jax Briggs, Sonya Blade, and Ermac. Cards gain a level of 46, so the match is now 10,000 coins. You see 13,000 health from Ermac. 11,000 from Jax Briggs. I think Sonya had about 8,700. Jax Briggs pretty much gone. Sonya Blade is it. I'm probably just going to save it for an Eternal Vengeance on Ermac. That kick does a little bit of damage. That's going to do some work to Scorpion. Takes out about a third of his health. Ermac bringing it to Scorpion. He is block spamming. Could have got off a 3-bar flame port. He's going to spear and put him at 1 health. And because we don't like him, Reptile's going to spit on him for the victory in the 7th fight. 3,219 XP, 1,000 coins. So now we have to make a roster change, so we're going to throw in Jax Briggs. Let's throw in Kung Jin, and we're going to throw in Kenshi. Obviously, Johnny Cage would give a health boost to Kenshi, but we really don't need it. I'm going to give him the Ice Daggers. I'm going to give him the Brawler Gloves. And we are going to give him the Bloody Shokin Armor. So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. Going up against Kolokan, Kung Jin, and Classic Katana. Cards get a level of 47, so the match is 10,000 coins. So it's probably going to be the hardest fight of the battle because Dark Magic is a royal pain in the ass. Only because it does 2% health to the entire team. I think it was 2% to one person. It wouldn't be a big deal because you just charge up Kenshi to obliterate. Kolokan is gone, so you can see the damage Kenshi's doing quite a bit. Definitely not working by the hour. That level 1 almost hit for 10,000. Classic Katana eliminated even blocking for the victory in the 8th fight. 3,248 XP, 1,100 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the 3rd battle, you will receive 5,600 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Ermac, Jax Briggs, and Scorpion. Cards gain a level of 48, so the match is 10,000 coins. Ermac eliminated block spamming. Jax Briggs is it. Jax Briggs eliminated. Scorpion is it. I got the Rising Sword. Almost hit we did hit 100%. Scorpion massacred for 24,000 damage for the victory in the 9th fight. 3,277 XP, 1,200 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Farmer Jax Briggs, Sonya Blade, and Classic Katana. Cards gain a level of 49, so the match is now 12,500 coins. Farmer Jax Briggs easily eliminated. Sonya Blade is in. I think we're going to save our power drain for Katana, even though she's probably not going to do much. Sonya Blade gets wiped out. Classic Katana is in. Let's get off another Rising Sword. 90% for 15,000 damage for the victory in the time fight. 3,306 XP, 1,300 coins. In the 11th matchup, we have Reptile, Sub-Zero, and Ermac. The cards gain a level of 50, so the match is 12,500 coins. Third battle is not really hard when you have maxed out silver cards. The fight, of course, I'm dreading is the fourth fight, when you can't use any of the male cards, which are all my promoted cards. Reptile is gone. Ermac is in. Let's just get off the Rising Sword and get rid of him. Keep missing one. And we got the Telepush. Sub-Zero should be eliminated for the victory in the 11th fight. Even blocking can't save him. 3,335 XP, 1,400 coins. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Devora, Sonya Blade, and Jax Briggs, who is black. So the match is 12,500 coins. I mean, regeneration really doesn't matter in this fight because Kenshi can one-shot anybody with the Rising Sword, except for Jax Briggs if he blocks. But he'd have to be at full health. You can see the amount of damage Kenshi is doing to Devora. Absolutely disgusting. But no problem dealing with Devora. Sonya Blade comes in. Sonya Blade eliminated as well. Jax Briggs comes in, and we're going to put this to the test. Block takes 78-27. The gotcha grab hits for a little bit. You can see Jax Briggs healing up slowly, but I still don't see how Jax Briggs is going to survive as he gets eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight. 3,364 XP, 1,500 coins. And for completing the third battle, you receive 23 souls. So now we're in the 4th matchup, which only must be made up of female characters. So this is going to be rather interesting. So we are going to put the silver filter on. We're not going to put bronze on, obviously. So we have to look at all the female characters. Let's sort by attack. You can see all the top 10 characters are males. Sonya Blade is the strongest. Mortal Katana is also a really good choice. Who do we want to use with her? Cold War Sonya Blade is very tempting because that would give a defensive play, although Assassin Katana does give more options as far as power drains go, which are really strong. Kobu Jutsu Tanya is also a consideration. High-tech Jackie Briggs could work well with Sonya Blade. But I really think that Mournful Katana, along with Assassin Katana, or even Dark Empress, although that's not Outlawed Synergy. So I really think the double katanas and Sonya Blade might be the best route. Although Cold War Sonya Blade does give a really defensive ability, I think we're going to go with Cold War. We could go with Mournful Katana. We could also go with high-tech Jackie Briggs, who also has a power drain. Cold War does at 2 bars. So I think we are going to go with high-tech Jackie Briggs, so that'll also help Sonya. So for Sonya Blade, we're going to give her the entire Bloody set. Now, I don't know if we're going to gamble on this one, but we're going to try it. So, Cold War Sonya Blade, we're going to give the attack gear to her. Although I think block breaking gear might be more valuable. So let's go with the revolver. So let's give her the military vest. And let us give her the soul elixir. So high-tech Jackie Briggs. We have the Power Glove, which also gives her basic damage. Let's just give her the Ice Daggers and the Brawler Gloves, because she can probably get right up there with basic damage, even though she got less stats. So let's give this a try. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully I don't deal with Dark Magic or Regeneration, but we're going to try it anyways, even if we hit it. So in the first matchup, we have Johnny Cage, Noxious Reptile, and Thunder God Raiden. The silver card is level 40 Elite 5. The silver cards are level 28 Elite 2. So the match is 7,500 coins. So we decided to go with the special ops route, even though Katana is really good on power drain. So we have Sonya Blade purposely with power generation gear because we know how strong her special 2 is. We're going to go with the energy ring, get rid of Johnny Cage right off the bat. 19,000 damage. Noxious Reptile is in. And already Sonya's at 1 bar because of high-tech Jackie Briggs. Those of you guys that said the card sucks, learn how to play the game. Noxious Reptile is gone. Thunder God Raiden is in. Now the Ice Shield will block out 90% of the first special, so we're not really worried about that. We're more worried about basic damage. We got the Energy Ring. Thunder God Raiden eliminate for the victory in the first fight with a 20,000 damage crit. 3,335 XP, 500 coins. In the second matchup, we have Kung Jin, Cutthroat Kano, who costs less gold than other characters, and Stunt Double Johnny Cage. Silver card gains a level of 41, so the match is 7,500 coins. We're probably going to use the same tactic we did last fight. That Energy Ring is really good. So Kung Jin at 2 bars. I don't think it's time to use it yet. I think we should wait for the next person to come in. Cutthroat Kano is in. Kano Ball's not going to do much, but that shield is gone. High-tech Jackie Briggs and build her on it. Sonya's at 3 bars. There's Johnny Cage stunned, Jackie Briggs, and pussy punches. But we're going to power drain Johnny Cage. And the Alert Force is going to destroy Johnny Cage. No chance to even retaliate. Let's just get off the For the Motherland, get rid of Cutthroat Kano for the victory in the second fight. No chance of surviving 5,000 bullets. 3,364 XP, 600 coins. In the third matchup, we have Sub-Zero, Possessed Kenshi, and Noxious Reptile. All cards gain a level of 42 and 29. So the match is 7,500 coins. So if we're only having to deal with 10,000 health characters, I don't see this really being a huge problem. That Frostbolt freezes for 170. We do have to deal with Possessed Kenshi. So I really think the play, well, we're going to hit Reptile now. Takes out a good chunk of his health. That spit does some damage. Sonya Blade is in trouble. So Sub-Zero comes in. Freezing Sonya Blade. That does get rid of her. Now we still have 2 characters left. I don't see how Kenshi can deal with both Jackie Briggs and Sonya. Let's get in Sonya Blade. And there's the For the Motherland and Kenshi. Blocking is going to power drain him. Does some decent damage as well. So we're going to Plasma Burst Kenshi. Does not do that much power drain, but we're going to get off a second one. So almost puts him at 1 bar. We do have basic damage gear on Jackie Briggs, so she can do some work. Sub-Zero is in. That freeze hits for 167. Kenshi can come in again and burst. That's exactly what's going to happen. But we're going to go off another Plasma Burst. Cold War Sonya Blade still has her shield, so that's gone now. Kenshi doing some work. Power drain again. We're going to get in Jackie Briggs. And we're going to go the Plasma Burst. I can't tell if it was blocked. No, it was not. Possessed Kenshi eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 3,393 XP, 700 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Going up against Kungjin, Cutthroat Kano, and Stunt Double Johnny Cage. Silver card gains a level of 43, so the match is 10,000 coins. So as you saw, Sonya Blade is a huge source of damage from that special too, so it's very important she does not get knocked out. Let's see if we can get rid of somebody before we get swapped. I think going for elimination is the smart play, and that's also why the entire Bloody set is a PvE set as well. Because if you're setting up for good special 2s, you're going to need that extra bit of power generation, and reducing the cost of specials is huge. Here we're going to Plasma Burst and keep Kano under 1 bar. Takes out all of his power. Kano is gone. Johnny Cage didn't even get the stun there because it got forced out. That power drain hits for 281. But we're going to go off the Arc Kick and do some work on Johnny Cage. Takes out about a third of his remaining health. We're going to power drain Johnny. Johnny Cage eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. And so far we're surviving with these low-level female cards. 3,422 XP, 800 coins. Really shocked that my Cold War Sonya Blade isn't higher, because that is a really good card. For completing 1/3 of the battle, we receive 4 souls. So in the fifth matchup, we have Devora, Nimble Reptile, and Undercover Cassie Cage. Cards gain a level of 44 and 30, so the match is 10,000 coins. Off the energy ring, get rid of Devora. Nimble Reptile comes in, so you can see that Sonya was at like 2/3 of a bar. Reptile eliminated. Undercover Cassie Cage is in. Off the energy ring anyways. Undercover Cassie Cage eliminated for the victory in the fifth fight. 3,451 XP as Cold War Sonya Blade gains a level of 28, 900 coins. So in the sixth matchup, we have Sonya Blade, Sun God Kolokan, and Cutthroat Kano. The silver card gains a level of 45, the gold cards are level 30. Let's get the match is 10,000 coins. So Sonya Blade is definitely the key to winning these fights because she has so much power generation from the bloody voodoo doll and from high-tech Jackie Briggs. I'm going off the energy ring, get rid of Sonya Blade. So those of you guys that think that Jackie Briggs is a bad card, learn how to use her. You use her to fuel the power generation on other characters, and she also has a power drain, which benefits herself. Is it worth actually using it on Sun God Kolokan? Probably not, because he's almost gone. Cutthroat Kano is in. We're almost at 3 bars. So we're going to go off the Alert Force. And we're just going to wipe out Kano. And the Arc Kick should deal with Sun God Kolokan for the easy victory to 6-5. Because these guys really couldn't do anything. 3,480 XP, 1,000 coins. In the seventh matchup, we have Kungjin, Piercing Melina, and Bone Shaper Shinnok. Silver card gains a level of 46, so the match is now 12,500 coins. Kungjin taking a beating as well. Again, I don't think it's worth using on the first person. Piercing Melina comes in, that's definitely worth using on her. That does a little bit of damage. The second shot always hits for full damage, but we one-shot her. Bone Shaper Shinnok is in. Let's get Cold War Sonya Blade in just to make sure she doesn't get wiped out. Shinnok Special 1 does do some pretty good damage. Let's get off the For the Motherland. Takes out a decent chunk of health. That gets blocked, doesn't do any damage. Kungjin comes in. The energy ring will easily get rid of him. Bone Shaper Shinnok is in. Now I don't care if he gets rid of Sonya, but we're going to go the arc kick. Bone Shaper Shinnok eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 3,509 XP, 1,100 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. Going up against Cassie Cage, Covert Ops Cassie Cage, and Classic Scorpion. Cards gain a level of 47 and 31. Skill of the match is 12,500 coins. Definitely getting an energy ring off on Covert Ops Cassie Cage is key to winning this fight. So, kind of want to just deal damage to the regular Cassie Cage, build up your bar with the other two. Now, the thing with the Dark Magic, you still have to get hit to get eliminated. So there's Covert Ops Cassie Cage. There's the unblocked hit. Energy Ring does take out Cassie Cage. We're actually in good shape for this fight. Now we're at 2 bars. Classic Scorpion's going to get eliminated. Cassie Cage comes in. Let's take some pressure off there, and we're going to power drain Cassie. So we have no problems winning this fight. And again, the power generation from Jackie Brace coming in huge play here. Pick off another Plasma Burst. Cassie Cage should be eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. Dark Magic does not fear me. 3,538 XP, 1,200 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the 4th battle, you receive 7 souls. In the 9th matchup, we have Scorpion, Revenant Sub-Zero, and Unstoppable Jason Voorhees. Cards gain a level of 48 and 31. Skill of the match is 12,500 coins. But yes, having that extra bar of power on Sonya Blade is a big deal. As you can choose to just do basic damage to the first person, wipe the second out with a special. And then the third can just get power drained by either Jackie or Sonya. So there's Revenant Sub-Zero. That's a good target to get rid of. Now there is 30% health because of Jason. Doesn't matter. Still gets one shot. Now here Sonya Blade does have the bloody Shokin armor, but he's going to use the special right there, which is not blocked. So there goes the shield. Jason Voorhees survives, but gets power drained. Now at this point, you kind of want to preserve Sonya Blade, so you probably want somebody else to come in. Let's get Cold War Sonya Blade in. Can we get out the special before Jason does? Yes, we can. Jason Voorhees should be eliminated. Now you still want to block. It's still going to do some damage, especially if he combos into it. No, he does not, so that's really good for us. Jackie Briggs is at 2 bars. So we're going to got the Gauntlet charge. And Scorpion gets eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. 3,567 XP, 1,300 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Kotal Khan, Possessed Kenshi, and Flaming Fist Liu Kang. Cards gain a level of 49 and 32. Skill of the match is now 15,000 coins. Now, if you don't have the PvP set maxed out, try to use the Dragon Essence. That's a pretty good gear item as well. Let's just get rid of Kotal Khan. Can we block Possessed Kenshi? Yes, we can. Kenshi is at 1 bar. That's fine. We just have to get back to 1 bar. Is Kenshi going to tag out? No, he does not. So that's a really good elimination. We're going to get Jackie Briggs in. And we got the Plasma Burst and keep Liu Kang under 1 bar. Blocking really doesn't take out much, but it does stop the Flaming Fist. And the Plasma Burst again dries up Liu Kang. Let's get off the arc kick on Liu Kang. And another arc kick, Flaming Fist Liu Kang eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight. Just not a whole lot of problems with this setup here. It's a pretty good team. 3,596 XP, 1,400 coins. Obviously, if you're using gold cards, you'd want to use Covert Ops Cassie Cage, but Sonya Blade doing some work. And she does give 15% attack, so that's not too bad. In the 11th matchup, we have Jax Briggs, Covert Ops Cassie Cage, and Balance Kenshi. The cards gain a level of 50 and 32. Skill of the match is 15,000 coins. So all the cards start at 1 bar, and that's very dangerous because that can deal with the shields. So I think in this case, you still want to just bring the pressure to these guys. Don't let him even get off a special. Almost at 2 bars there. Kind of want to wait for an unblocked attack. There we go. We can get rid of Jax Briggs there. Cassie Cage comes in. Let's get in Sonya Blade. Kind of want to pop the barriers on everybody except Sonya Blade, because she's going to do the bulk of the work. We can get off a For the Motherland. That's going to be some good value. So that's going to set up for a Jackie Briggs elimination. There's one. That's a block breaker. Doesn't do much with the shield, so Kenshi is in at 2 bars. Going to double power drain. Although we can try to get our own while Sonya's building up our bar. So we're going to go for Plasma Burst on Kenshi. Takes him down to about half a bar. Sonya is at 2 bars. So let's get rid of Kenshi. Cassie Cage is not a huge problem by herself, although she can still do some work. Now, because we kept the shield on Sonya Blade, that really didn't do anything. And Cassie Cage gets eliminated for the victory in the 11th fight. 3,625 XP, 1,500 coins. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Kenshi, Piercing Melina, and Warlock Quan Chi. The gold cards gain a level of 33. Skill of the match is 15,000 coins. Now the problem with Warlock Quan Chi is the first person is going to get reanimated. So why is that a big deal? Because the regeneration is usually pretty ridiculous. So we're probably going to have to sacrifice Kenshi the first life anyways, but we still want to do some damage and try to have him be the resurrected target. That way we can one-shot Melina. So there's the energy ring. That does reanimate Kenshi, which is really good for us. So Piercing Melina comes in. Sonya Blade has taken a lot of damage already though, but we still have the barrier. Now it's very crucial for, obviously, Sonya to survive. Down goes Melina. Now we want to tag in somebody else. We have to preserve Sonya Blade as long as we can, and these gold cards can definitely do it. So that power drains Quan Chi. We're going to power drain him under a bar, keep these shields going. I think the regeneration is not as insane as we've seen in the past, so that's good. We're going to go with the Plasma Burst on Kenshi. Just want to be able to survive until Sonya gets to 2 bars. We don't have a whole lot of health on her, so we can't really take too many more hits. Warlock Quan Chi is back in. Let's get off the Gauntlet charge. Does not tag out. We're going to go off the energy ring, get rid of Quan Chi. We still have the shield. That's not going to do a lot. As long as we can keep Sonya Blade, we shouldn't have a problem with this fight. We have to be really careful now, though. Let's get Sonya Blade in. So we're going to power drain Kenshi. The problem is, can we eliminate him? Actually, yes, we definitely can. So we're going to go off the energy ring, and Kenshi gets eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight. I don't even know how I managed to win that fight. 3,654 XP, 1,600 coins. And yes, this is the team I actually used for the 4th battle of hard. Yeah, Elite 1s and Elite 6 silver. Come on. So for completing the 4th battle, we receive a card pack. Inside we receive Special Attack 2 on a gold tier character. A Riot Gear, which is 1,200 coins, and the silver card is a Johnny Cage, which will put him at Elite 4, 876 attack, 1377 health, 741 toughness, 680 recovery. So in the 5th matchup, Venomous Devora must be on your team. Alright, so there's Venomous Devora. Who do we want to use for the first couple of fights?
Sub-Zero.
Let's use Cutthroat Kano and Gunslinger Aaron Black. We kind of want to save somebody like Slasher Jason and Classic Scorpion for the last 3 fights. So Kano, we're going to give... Let's give him the full bloody set because his setup actually does really well. Aaron Black obviously should probably have that instead. But we're going to put on his gear item. We're going to put on the Dragon Essence. And we're going to put on the Draconic Shield. So in the first matchup, we have Injustice Scorpion, Ballast Kenshi, and Thunder God Raiden. Cards start off at level 33, Elite 3, 3, and 2. Let's get the matches 25 souls. So obviously, Aaron Black is way better than Cutthroat Kano, but his attitude problem can do some damage. There's the first attitude problem. Scorpion should be eliminated. Yes, he is. So Balance Kenshi is in. Let's get Devora in to suck up that power drain. Aaron Black is in. Can we get to 2 bars before Kenshi gets to 1? Yes, we definitely can. So we're going to go off the standoff. Kenshi eliminated. Thunder God Raiden shocks, but that's all he can do. Raiden has to get to 2 bars of power drain Kano. I don't see him getting there. And there's the second attitude problem. Thunder God Raiden should be eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 3,625 XP, 600 coins. In the second matchup, we have Bojutsu Kunjin, Commando Kano, and Blood God Kotal Khan. Cards again at level 34, so the match is 25 souls. So what we actually did with Cutthroat Kano worked to get rid of the first person. I think we're going to do the same thing. It is hitting Kunjin pretty hard. Do we want to wait for the next guy? Kunjin is already down on health quite a bit. Still waiting for him to tag out though. Already at 2 bars. That can be really bad. There's Commando Kano. There's the unblocked attack. Attitude problem should get rid of Commando Kano. Blood God Kotal Khan is in. Let's get in Gunslinger Aaron Black. Does not use a special. That's really good for us. Let's get off the standoffs. Get rid of Blood God Kotal Khan. We're going to have Devora soak up the special. Kunjin's going to get poisoned. Into an X-ray. Holy crap. That is serious value for us. Kind of like the static effect. I didn't know you could do that. 12,000 damage on a level 8 gold card. I'd say that's a little bit broken. 3,654 XP, 700 coins. In the third matchup, we have Shaolin Kunjin, Nimble Reptile, and Balance Kenshi. Cards again at level 35, so the match is 25 souls. So Shaolin Kunjin only gives 1 bar to himself. Kenshi gets a bar as well. Kunjin is not the threat that Kenshi is though. Power drains can be super annoying. So you see Kenshi, get rid of Kenshi. Arrow did do a little bit of work though. Who's going to come in next? Kunjin in bad shape. There's Kenshi. Let's get off the attitude problem whether it gets blocked or not. Can do a Kano ball. Let's do that. It does take him out. Cutthroat Kano doing some work. Reptile is definitely going to get eliminated by Aaron Black. But let's get some value again from Devora, taking damage off of our main guys. Aaron Black almost at 2 bars. Look out the standoff. Nimble Reptile eliminated for the victory. 3,683 XP as Venomous Devora gains a level of 9, 800 coins. So we have to make a roster change. We're going to throw in Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Let's throw in Unstoppable Jason Voorhees as an insurance, even though I'm sure we don't need it. So we're going to give him the Ice Daggers, the Bloody Shokin armor. which is still one of the best defensive tools in the game because you can reflect a special that's way better than 15% health, and 15% health means you take more damage from dots, so is that really worth it? No. In the fourth matchup, we have Revenant Jax Briggs, Commando Kano, and Tactical Sonya Blade. The cards are level 35, skill of the match is 35 souls. I was actually wrong on Revenant Sub-Zero. Actually gave 12% attack rate. It's Jax Briggs that gives health. And I was really excited to see Jax Briggs, obviously, when he first came out because he was the first gold card, let alone first black gold card. So that was huge value. Here we're just going to go with the Clone Toss. Tactical Sonya Blade should have no chance of surviving because that is a really good special, too. For the victory in the fourth fight. 3,712 XP is Unstoppable Jason, gains a level of 32, 900 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Going up against Nimble Reptile, Balance Kenshi, and Cybernetic Jackie Briggs, who is black. Cards gain a level of 36. Skill of the match is 35 souls. Jackie Briggs, if I remember right, takes 30% less damage from Martial Artist and Netherrealm. But I could be wrong on that passive. Jackie Briggs is in. That's not going to do much damage. So, Unstoppable Jason Voorhees in. He can still do a little bit of work, even though he's only Elite 3, I believe. That Power Drain hits for a little damage. Please Power Drain again. Nope. We're going to get off the Poison Oblivitor Rush from Venomous Devourer. Let's just go off the Clone Toss on Kenshi before he can Power Drain. He did get out. He was not eliminated. Heavy shots from Sub-Zero. Jason comes in. The runaway should be enough to get rid of Balance Kenshi. Yes, it is. No problem there. Actually did some pretty good damage. I got the Ice Ball. Cybernetic Jackie Briggs frozen and eliminated for the victory in the fifth fight. 3,741 XP, 1,000 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the fifth battle, you receive 10 souls. So in the sixth matchup, we have Ninjutsu Scorpion, Classic Scorpion, and Dark Raiden. The gold cards are level 36. The match is 35 souls. So the Netherrealm passive synergy really doesn't do anything in this case. This Classic Scorpion only benefits himself. Dark Raiden only benefits from dots and drains. And Sub-Zero has none. Freeze works just fine. That Ice Ball gets blocked. Down he goes. We're gonna Ice Ball Classic Scorpion. Classic Scorpion eliminated for the victory in the sixth fight. 3,770 XP, 1,100 coins. So we have to make another roster change. Let's throw in Injustice Scorpion. And let's throw in Dark Lord Kotal Khan. So Injustice Scorpion, we're going to give the Ice Daggers, the Bloody Shokin armor, and the Brawler Gloves. I'm really looking forward to getting that Cyrax armor up to Fusion X, because that'll give 25% basic damage in the armor slot, and when you're trying to stack basic damage, that's the best way to do it. In PvP, I'm going to have to run some tests on that. In the seventh matchup, we have Shaolin Master Kung Lao, Blood God Kotal Khan, and Unstoppable Jason Voorhees. Cards again a level of 37. Skill of the match is now 45 souls. Kung Lao almost gone. Unstoppable Jason Voorhees is in. That spear connects, so Jason's in big trouble. Yes, he is one shot. Now, usually when he uses the run away, one shot will get reflected. We'll see if that's the case. No regeneration there. Or no reflect. Blood God Kotal Khan gets speared as well. That one gets blocked. but the charge gets reflected. Blood God Kodokan eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. And that's why the Bloody Shokin armor is probably one of the best armors in the game, because you can turn an offense into a defense. 3,799 XP, 1,200 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Flaming Fist Liu Kang, Hat Trick Kung Lao, and Cold War Sonya Blade. The cards remain at level 37. Skill of the match is 45 souls. The Ice Barrier is going to do a little bit of work, only because it's going to weaken basic or special damage. So you can really only use it on one character. So we're going to get rid of Liu Kang. Cold War Sonya Blade comes in. Her Power Drain is in her special too, so I highly doubt she's going to get there. Let's just get rid of her. We're going to double spear. Is it even worth it though? I don't really think so. Sonya's gone. Kung Lao with the Hat Trick. Just spear him. Even if he blocks it, he's gone. Hat Trick Kung Lao eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. 3,828 XP, 1,300 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Balance Kenshi, Mournful Katana, and Cryomancer Sub-Zero. Cards gain a level of 38. Skill of the match is 45 souls. Kenshi starts at 1 bar, as does Katana. Sub-Zero doesn't because he's martial artist. Kenshi is gone. That was a huge crit there. That spear, only because Katana would probably power drain after this combo. No, she does not. Katana is gone. Cryomancer Sub-Zero blocks the spear. It's going to do about a third of his health. Cryomancer Sub-Zero does get 30% health. Could just spear, but it doesn't really matter. Cryomancer Sub-Zero eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. 3,857 XP as Venomous Devourer gains a level of 10, 1,400 coins. Alright, so we are going to go with Classic Sub-Zero. And let us throw in Mournful Katana.
Sub-Zero.
So we're going to give Sub-Zero the Ice Daggers, Bloody Shokin armor, and the Brawler Gloves. Somehow I'm going to regret using Sub-Zero, mostly because if a boss has a lot of health, Classic Sub-Zero gets huge value. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Revenant Jax Briggs, Pearson Molina, and Undead Hunter Johnny Cage. The cards are level 38. Skill of the match is now 55 souls. Is Regeneration really that strong in this fight? Not so much when you're getting hit for 2,500, only healing for 700. Pearson Molina comes in. That's a good tag out though. But once Sub-Zero gets to 2 bars, you can pretty much eliminate anybody. Do we want to do it now? No. Pearson Molina eliminated. Undead Hunter Johnny Cage is in. So that power drain will prevent the special 2 momentarily. Now we can get it off pretty wasted though. But that'll leave Revenant Jax Briggs by himself, and there isn't much he can do against Classic Sub-Zero. Off the Ice Ball, badly aimed, still going to be enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 10th fight. 3,886 XP, 1,500 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the 5th battle, you will receive 13 souls. In the 11th matchup, we have Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs, Warlock Quan Chi, and Slasher Jason Voorhees. Skill of the match is 55 souls. So Jason Voorhees can resurrect up to 3 times if he's the first one knocked out. And so that's very balanced. Warlock Quan Chi comes in. That's actually a good result because we can bypass the resurrection completely. So let's get off the special 1 and get rid of it. I think it's actually worth using the special 2, although that bleed can do some work. Now it's definitely worth using. Unfortunately, we still only get off one. So let's power drain Jason so he can't do anything. Heavy weapons Jax, but you're going to power drain him as well. Doesn't have quite as much of an effect as he got blocked. Get Sub-Zero back in and deal with Jax Briggs. Gotcha Grab barely touching his life bar. So Slasher Jason is down one life bar. We can just freeze and get rid of him. Ice Ball will get rid of Slasher Jason for the victory in the 11th fight. 3,915 XP, 1,600 coins. So in the 12th matchup, we have Assassin Katana, Ronin Kenshi, and Cold War Sonya Blade. Cards getting a level at 39. Skill of the match is 55 souls. So again, because of Cold War Sonya Blade, the specials are not as useful. Now obviously, Assassin Katana is most annoying when she's not dealt with. But it looks like we're going to have no problem. Ronin Kenshi comes in. Kind of curious to see how the special 2 works. We know that Melina blocks out one hit, but works on the second. We're going to try it. Looks like the shield maintains the whole thing. There's 4. There's 5. And we didn't get 6, but holy crap, we actually got 6 of them. Pretty cool there. And Cold War Sonya Blade eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight. 3,944 XP, 1,700 coins. So we're going to make our final roster change. We have Challenge Dark Magic. I don't like that. Let's just throw in Classic Scorpion and Slasher Jason. I think we're not going to one-shot this fight, but who knows. So as you guys know, with Classic Scorpion, I like throwing the Bloody set on him. That way we can control unblockable spears a little bit easier. Slasher Jason Voorhees, we're going to give basic damage gear to. We're going to give him the Ice Daggers and the Brawler Gloves. The 13th matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. Go up against Covert Ops Cassie Cage, Kraken Reptile, and A-List Johnny Cage. Skill of the match is 55 souls. Special Ops characters get 30% health. Kraken Reptile can do a shitload of damage reflecting. However, it's still worth getting rid of Cassie Cage. Let's do that. Kraken Reptile comes in. We're going to spear him right off the bat. Less chance of damage getting reflected. Did get about 2,500. We're going to spear A-List Johnny Cage and get rid of him for the victory in the 13th fight. $3,973 XP, 1,800 coins. In the 14th matchup, we have Classic Sub-Zero, Shaolin Master Kung Lao, and Flaming Fist Liu Kang. Skill of the match is 55 souls. And it looks like the hard difficulty does not appear to be very hard, but Scorpion can take off half of the first person's health with a spear. And I'm not even joking with that. Classic Sub-Zero's gone. We're going to spear, get rid of Shaolin Master Kung Lao. No problem there. Flaming Fist Liu Kang also going to get eliminated. For the victory in the 14th fight, Classic Scorpion is just ridiculous. 4,002 XP, 1,900 coins. So in the 15th matchup, Boss Smoke is joined by Boss Cyrus to form a more powerful version of Triborg. Boss Smoke Triborg is level 45 Elite 3, 19,000 damage, 73,000 health. Boss Cyrax Triborg, 7,552 damage, 46,000 health. Card is level 25 Elite 1. Skill of the match is 90 souls. The main thing we have to watch for is the special ones. Now I just don't care. Smoke pretty much gone here. What do you do at this point? You can spear and get rid of it. These fights are definitely not classic Scorpion friendly. Is the boss even going to be able to do anything? I don't think so. Okay, he did one thing. that net power drain, but Triborg is bleeding out, literally, from that spear. Boss Cyrex Triborg easily eliminated for the victory in the 15th fight. I was really hoping for 200,000 health cards. That is not hard at all. 4,837 XP as Venomous Devourer gains a level to 11, 2,000 coins. So for completing the 5th battle, you will receive 33 souls, and you will get your second Triborg Smoke. You also get another Cyborg armor. If you completed the Cyrax challenge, you should already know what it does, but every increase is 2% on the heal on the X-ray. Triborg gains an additional 2.5 resistance, and at Fusion X, 25% basic damage boost. I'm really looking forward to that. And there's the Smoke Triborg. Obviously, we haven't leveled up. Yes, I did an Elite VII video on Triborg. You can obviously check the YouTube video on that. It'll also be in the random video. Not really random. 567 attack and health, 525 toughness, 550 recovery. So if you like this video on the full 5 battles of the Smoke Triborg challenge on hard difficulty, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Mortal Kombat X videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono, and my Instagram, which is HollywoodShono's God, my second YouTube channel, which is HollywoodShono Livestreams, also known as www.youtube.com or www.youtube.com/TheHollywoodShono. And also, who is looking forward to Sector and what his passive will bring. Have a wonderful day, kids.
Who's next?
Finish him.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!